Let's look at the application of brush the knee. We're starting off in this, let's say we're starting off in this position. This is already a great defensive position because you have an empty stance here. If anything, if your opponent tries to swipe you, right, they can't take that leg, right? It's a little bit harder for them to trip. Here, it can also be a kick. On here, here. Okay? Here, you have your block. You need to protect your midsection, you can do that. You need to protect your facer here, right? Or here, right? Now, we can also be here. So, now the key of this movement, every part has some benefit. When we step into, when we are in our sparring, if we're in self-defense situation, we're not going to go long range, right? Most likely we're going to be mid-range or we'll be close. So if I'm close here, I'm going to step, right? I'm going to step so I can get a different angle on my opponent, so I can get the inside here. I step, and this arm here is going to bring your opponent's other arm down, and this allows you to have that power to push, right? So seeing it in fast motion, I'm here, here. We just practice slow. 1, 2. I can see it, right? Again. Questions, a lot of people might say, well, you're dropping your hands and how are you going to protect your face? And that's up for you to decide, right? Especially a lot of boxers. Well, you know, this here has multiple, right, indications. Let me do it from the other side here. I'm here, I step, I put my foot down, my weight is still on my back leg here, and pull. Right, I step down. But we practice slow. Here, and I push. Brush the knee. Push. This arm. This has multiple uses, right? We're bringing the opponent's arm down. We're using this as a block, right? It's up to you to decide how you want to use this. Is it going to block, powerful Muay Thai kick? Maybe, right? It's up to you, right? Usually there's different ways. Has it worked for me? Yes. And I'll tell you why. Once again, going back to the anatomy, physiology, I have a good understanding, right? It's semi-decent. I always try not to toot my own horn, right? If anything, there's always something you can learn. But it goes back to this bone-on-bone structure idea, where we're, right? This one, it's not just the wrist, right? We're not just using this. It's 1, 2, 3. All right, something hits you, kick. Here. Right? Here. Here. Right? It's not bad. So there's different ways you can use the body. If this arm should be forward, so it's strong. This arm is here, you have no power. Right? So that's when I had learned in terms of structure, why structure is important, because and form, why you need to practice form, because it teaches you about power, right? And structure, right? The body has different power structures that work, and through various martial arts, we've discovered what works. Nothing's created or destroyed. I like to add in that some things are just not invented yet. Some things we haven't found out yet. Right? There's a long process before we get to that whole recreation. Right? Long process. So there's a couple different things, right? A couple different areas we can learn from. One, keeping the arms up. Your arms are always up. You have something to protect you. Here, you're good. You step in, foot comes down, and we slowly push the weight here. We're talking about one other movement, right? We have the stepping, we have the strength in the arm as a block, we have this push, this strike, and even the wrist. I can't do it with the glove here, so I'm going to take the glove off. You're going to see here. See, is that a good strike? Does that have power? And you can practice. Once again, boards don't hit back, but they're safer than like busting someone's like mid-sternum, right, when trying to practice a move. So sorry, buddy, you know, health insurance. If there is one thing I do want to speculate or talk about is that martial arts, we learn martial arts for different reasons. Main reason is for self-defense, to learn how to protect ourselves. And yes, you're going to go 100% in that situation. But even if you look at professional sports, you know, it's a competition. One person's not trying to kill the other, right? Most likely, both people have kids and families and a life, and both are getting paid millions of dollars. So let's just chill, right? So anyways, you know, here, what? See, I'm practicing both, you can see. If I'm striking from here, how do I have power? How do I generate power from here, right? Let's say you don't want to teleport. I'm not going to go like this, right? I don't want to go back. How do you generate power? Here. Hopefully you were able to learn something today, because I have myself. I'm always learning something, always trying something new. Please feel free to comment, discuss, and all that fun stuff. Going back to the reality of things, once again, I had a instructor and martial artists that I taught with. They, they had a very important message in terms of relating that martial arts is going to prepare you for life, because life hits you the hardest. That is a motto that resonates with me. I want to say thank you to Sagan Fito for providing that. You know, keep training, keep learning, keep trying to find these apply. We're gonna apply these moves with people, and we're gonna do this live. Patience is key. Keep training.